Hey, hey, what's going down, my people? It is Friday. How we feeling? Are we feeling good out there in Facebook land and those who watch this on YouTube? I hope you guys are doing well. So we are here today to do part two. Hey, hey, Sonia, it's good to see you. Part two of our salt lamp, right? All right. So, hey, Miss Perry, good to see you today. So people don't understand what's in this apparatus right here that makes it so wonderful, and why I have it on in my room, and why I have it, the actual diffuser next to it, which has negative ions as well. So let's get a little bit into science real quick, just so you guys know here. So you have an atom. An atom has a negative and a positive charge, right? So most people understanding that don't understand that that positive charge actually can cause harm to the body. But the negative charge is what we want. It's why I tell people to go out and ground, get all of those positive charges that are coming from our cell phone and our computers and all of that out of the body, and allowing ourselves to become more of a negative charge to our body, right? So the earth helps to do that in earthing and grounding. Well, salt will do the same thing. So basically, the negative ions promote health, and the positive ions carry pollutants and damage the cells. So if you can remember that, when I start talking about negative ions, this will all make sense. So remember, we have atoms that make up our body. We have positive and negative charges. We want to have more of a negative charge going into the body. Hey, Misty, good to see you. And I think I saw Daryl as well come on and all that. So good to see you guys. All right, so the first thing I want you to realize is that this salt lamp, and also this negative ion diffuser that I have right here, will attract water vapor. And that water vapor then also attracts impurities and cleans out the air. So it can help with colds, it can help with asthma and allergies. So we talked about the 12 things that it does last week. Now I want you to give you the why. You know, I'm that kind of person that likes to help you understand what's going on. So the negative ions released by salt lamps can help encourage the sweeping motion of the cilia found in the lungs. Okay, so that these little hair-like things that help to clear out the lungs. That's a good thing, guys. All right, so we want to make sure that that action is happening on a regular basis. And then basically the negative forms of ion in just the environment are like, you know why you feel so at peace when you're at the ocean? Negative ions. It helps to relax and calm the body. You'll also find it in waterfalls, lakes, and also eating pure salt as well. Not the kind of table salt that's white that we see, but like pink Himalayan salt can help bring in negative ions to the body. It balances our body's charge. So remember that. So you guys may or may not know, but the outside air, a lot of times we associate it with like being polluted, right? The inside air now quality is worse than the outside air. And a lot of people aren't opening windows or doing different things like that. So this is actually, hey, it's good to see you, Tisha. It's basically really good to understand that opening a window, cracking a window, I keep pointing this way, the window's this way, cracking a window or doing something like that is really important in the summer and in the winter. A lot of times we don't do that. But if you don't, working with one of these salt lamps at your desk, or having it by your bed at night, or having a few of them in your house will help to clear and clean the air. All right, so that can help. Negative ions also have a healthy impact on blood flow. This is so important, especially for people who might be prone to heart disease, cardiac arrest, things like that. So when you have positive ions in the body, what happens is that it can actually cause the damage to the cell and also for blood to clot. So breathing positive ions can cause an adverse effect. But if you have negative ion air, which is what you're creating with salt lamps and with ion kind of like diffusers and things like that, negative ion diffusers, you can then actually prevent heart attacks and strokes because it has a healthy impact on blood flow. and allows the blood to flow. Basically, spending hours, like I said, in a room with the salt lamp can help your blood to remain pure as well. So that's another amazing quality that's there. All right. So also strong blood circulation can keep you from getting sick. So this is another immune boosting ability of this salt lamp that we talked about last week. The negative ions can also bring about increased circulation to the brain. And this oxidation or oxidized, basically not oxidation, excuse me, but oxygen generated blood can improve attention and focus. We don't want oxidated blood. That's the kind where we're coming into oxidative stress and things that are bad. But basically oxygen generated blood flow, which is good. Negative ions make you feel more relaxed and can boost your energy levels. Also pretty amazing. Remember I said all the negative ion part of this is what's happening, that it's creating this atmosphere of a negative ion charged air. And the soft light color, see how that's like that nice amber glow? Also, if you start to study colors and how colors affect the mood and your energy level as well, will help you deal with stress. So that is a pretty cool thing to know. And so that's within color therapy. And then finally, I believe, yes, that's my final, that positive ions can cause insomnia. Did you know that? So like having air that's polluted and has like a lot of dust particles and things that are positively charged. Hey, Megan, it's so good to see you. Those things can cause insomnia. So if those of you who are suffering with, I can't get to sleep, or I wake up throughout the night, I actually have my wonderful little salt lamp on most of the day in our bedroom. And then at night, I diffuse with this wonderful diffuser right here, which is a negative ion diffuser. And so throughout the whole night, it's helping my husband and I sleep and to have a great environment in our bedroom for our blood to flow, for our healing process, because most of our healing happens in the evening when our cells are regenerating and getting the rest that they need. So it can help you get a good night's sleep. So I hope that helped to break down some of the science behind these salt lamps. This pretty amazing. If you're just joining me, I kind of went over some of the science behind that lamp, and I hope that you come back and catch the replay. I know a lot of times people will ignore the science side of things, but I'm always someone who wants to know why. I always want to give you guys the understanding, because knowledge is power, and when you understand what it can do, a lot of times you will go forward with it. I hope that you guys do what I always ask, which is to share the joy. Hit this button. Also check me out on doallthingswithjoy.com. I am also having a great event called Fiercely Feminine that is going to be on March 23rd. So check out the details on that on Eventbrite. And always remember, you can share the joy with my book. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I hope that this was interesting to you. I know, like I said, it was a little more cerebral, but I think that it's important to understand the importance of negative ions and helping your body to heal. All right, so peace and blessings, share it out, and I'll check you next Friday. I have a great one for those who have issues with their thyroid. Peace.